Hello all of my otaku friends, my name is Prof Otaku and welcome back to my channel. I just finished reading my 500th volume of manga. What are my 3 takeaways from the whole journey so far? Stay tuned. So before we start my takeaways, I just want to say that this is my personal opinion and I'd love to hear if you agree, you disagree with me, what have you taken away from your experience. So yeah, leave me a comment down below and just let me know. I'd love to create a discussion with you. So the first takeaway that I have is diversity is key. And I didn't really realize this until I got a little bit into my journey with manga. I wanted to start with a lot of the shonen stuff, so My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan, Bleach, Death Note. Those were the first 4 series I actually ended up buying. And I realized as I kept going that there just comes a point where you just get battle shonen out, and you need something new. So I'm reading One Piece right now, for example, and there's only so much One Piece that I can take before I need something like quintessential quintuplets, or I want something really serious like Ajin, something that's going to make my heart race, or sometimes I just need some sort of sappy romantic thing like 3 Days of Happiness. Just something a little bit different. I think of it more as like a palate cleanser. When you've got a big bowl of Alfredo pasta in front of you, man, after like 10 bites, you kind of want something a little bit different. And so you have to have some sort of side dish or something else in there to spice things up. Same thing with manga. I find that diversifying your genres and having a lot to choose from allows you to really enjoy what you're reading a lot more. And it gives you a fresh take every time you come back to a series, like One Piece, for example. Every time I come back to it, I really enjoy what I'm reading. And when I start to feel a little bit fatigued, I stop, put it down, read something else. Because then when I come back to it, I really can appreciate what it is. The second takeaway I have from my manga reading experience is that shorter series and one-shots are a great way to pace yourself through your backlog. And what I mean by that is, say I'm reading a really long series like Vagabond, Vinland Saga, 20th Century Boys, and these are 20 plus volume series. For me personally, I need a second series that I can get through really fast to feel accomplished and getting a completed reading done in a short amount of time. So some great examples are anything just basically 6 volumes and down. Thinking of Spirit Circle, Satoshi Kon stuff, Planetess, Girl's Last Tour, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, I Had the Same Dream Again. Those types of mangas where you can, as you're reading through your longer series, you can put that longer series down, spend a day or 2 to just get through a shorter series and have that satisfaction of, I got a beginning, a middle, and an end, and it's done, and it was great. Now I can go back. I have found that's just how I do my reading personally. I balance my reading between maybe 1 or 2 larger series, and then every 3 or 4 days I'll switch to a shorter series and go ahead and read through that. And I find that that's just been a very fulfilling way for me to get through my my TBR lists. The last takeaway that I have is don't be afraid to go against the popular vote. And what I mean by that is don't be afraid to explore an unknown manga or a not so well known manga. Don't just, the reason why those top mangas on my anime list are there is because they're fantastic, but don't do a disservice to yourself and not explore anything else. For example, I never in my wildest dreams that I would think that Sweat and Soap was going to be one of my top 10 favorite manga. I mean, it's ranked like in the 2000s on my anime list. And this is one of the best rom-coms, personally, that I've read in a really long time. I love it. And on the contrary, the super popular Hellsing that everybody loves, I did not like it. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like the character development or the lack of character development. I didn't like the storyline. I thought it was very shallow. Now, these are my personal opinions. And look, leave your down vote. Go ahead. I'll wait. Leave your down vote. Oh, he hates Hellsing. He's terrible. No, I mean, that's just my opinion. But, you may not like some of the more popular stuff, but you really might find enjoyment in something like Sweat and Soap. So don't be afraid to explore something different and not unknown, because you will be very surprised and you'll really like it. So those are just my takeaways from my first 500 volumes of manga read, and what I just thought of the whole journey, and just kind of my reading approach, how I approach reading and how I approach getting through my backlog of manga. So with that being said, if you enjoyed the content of this video, please hit that like button, tap that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you know when more videos of mine come out. And with that being said, my name is Profitaku, and I will see you in the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.